V4 now ensues. Still favouring Sprout, though, due to the lack of utility on the CT side, but we have to remember they've got a kit, and there's very little control right now for... But, like...
We need to replay on that to see how...
Can we immediately get a replay of that, please?
Yeah, let's watch around first. Some craziness could happen.
Yeah, Spitty.
Oh, they're going to win this. They're going to win this.
Oh no, surely not. Dancing around the back of the site, Slacks bags another 2 the tally. It's a 3v2 now. The AKs, they're overpowering the Deagles, but the Juan Flatro on the FAMAS catches ahead of Slacks. Steyr finds the trade into the 1v1 with Plunge. Juan Flatro now knows where Steyr is. He flicks on up, but oh, Steyr with the headshot, recovering the smoke. And this is a slower play, but actually this is perfect timing. Lounge sees Scenari, catches him off guard as he runs in towards the check middle. 3 versus 2 ensues now as GXX does kill Slacks in return. But it's going to be a tough situation, especially if Rigon doesn't check under him. Are you kidding me? 4 HP on Lounge. He's stepping on him! Oh my god, Rigon, you got to check those corners! He steps on the head of his opposition, and Rigon, oh, what a finish to the round! After literally standing on the opposition. What a crazy start to this game! We've got smoke kills, we got piggybacking opposition, White, and a first on the board to the bad news.
Legend, longest standing member on this squad, gets the first frag, could find Regan and does so. 5 versus 3 here. And oh my, this is terrible for Bad News Eagles. Scenari does take out Raz, but his position has been compromised.
Nice kill there from Lounx as well on the fadeaway. Scenari goes down, leaving just Juan Fletcher and Synopsy in the clutch. Don't know if they want to go for this one or not, though, especially now as Synopsy, dinked by Spitty, goes down in the end. And Juan Fletcher finally cuts one through, looking for a bit more, actually. Definitely took a break. They definitely took a break. But I think they were practicing again going into the Pinnacle Cup. But Rigon, oh, he's not practicing here. He's doing the real thing with a Desert Eagle. 2 kills to the tally. Steyr falls as well. Oh my goodness, Rigon into 3k. Bags the rifle off his fallen teammate, and into the 2v1 they go. Spitty, he's coming in through Ivy. He's got the eyes on Bomb. But GXX and Rigon, they've got a fantastic little crossfire going here. I guess they'll go for the bait and switch with GXX just being on a USP right now. But honestly, that would be the perfect play for this scenario.
Spots one, but can't quite find a kill. Rigon. Nah, they're not going to run into his crosshair. He'll be safe. But Rigon with the flank already. Thanks to Rawls. 2v2.
That's a gorgeous headshot to come through from the man. GXX very lucky not to have been pushed down from his spot, but a double swing onto Rigon could be enough to seal this round. The grenade rattles on through, a tiny bit of chip damage to Slacks, but it's not going to be anything significant. But that kill is, though, but he doesn't know where Slacks is. Oh my goodness, GXX runs into him by accident. Slacks was too scared to peek with his teammate, and that will cost Sprout the round. Rouse doesn't give a damn about the fact he's got no rifle. Juan Fletcher will fall. Getting a taste of his own medicine after the pistol antics, but Synopsy does deny Lounge any more presence.
Yeah, Bomb gonna be going down. Rawls will be the one to put in the numbers. But oh my, lots of kills coming out. Bad News Eagles, 2v2 right now. Looking to recover this. The Bomb didn't quite go down just yet. GXS very aggressive and just gonna take out 2. And what the hell has happened? Bad News Eagles, it's like they went into this game without any warm-up, and now they're just warmed up after those first 3 rounds.
I mean, why play aimbots when you...
It's gonna be moving up towards the slide slowly but surely. Juan Flatro is gonna get the information though. Information P came out. Nade as well. A bit of nade damage being done there. GXX also takes out Rawls. Bad News Eagles, man oh man, what the hell has happened? It just looks like they've gotten a power-up or something, because they're just looking on fire.
Yeah, they've had a complete turnaround, and Juan Fletcher, an A4 user, I reckon it's purely for the skin at this point, manages to find Spitty, and the double up onto Slacks, just to add insult to injury, puts Steyr down to less than 10 HP, Scenari seals the deal, and that win these 5v4s. Oh, and Lounx! What a headshot to find.
Lounx, of course, finding the opening frag. Speedy spots GX, but can't quite find more. But Star, oh my god, no way. GX is going to take out Star right here. 2 versus 4. Now, we do see Lounx getting awfully close. But now Bad News Eagles, they're in this awkward spot where they're like, okay, if we find a kill right now, we can go for it. But if we don't in the next 10 seconds, we got to save. And, well, this is looking like saving territory, even though I don't feel like, yeah, they can't do it. Well, Slacks is going to take out GX.
Lamps is going to get boosted by Rals. If he's not careful, his head's going to get spotted by Rigon in 3, 2, 1. Perfect trigger discipline. The bomb goes down as well. Rigon, that is a fantastic play, but he won't realize there's still another man under the staircase. That's Slacks with an AWP, and there's another one pressuring in towards middle.
One flat throw with the flank. Oh, no. No. Don't lose it like this. Oh, he goes down. And oh my god, Sprout win the round? What? Are you kidding me? 4 HP here. Nade comes out. And Synopsy goes down as well. Bad News Eagles in a 2 versus 3 situation. And oh, Scenari. Beautiful stuff. 2v2 now.
Great spray onto Slacks as he attempts to flash himself out. It's a bit of a pop flash there. But unfortunately for him, he's not able to find anyone. Instead, it's all up to GXX as he finds both of them again. Oh my goodness, Sprout. How are you going to let that one slip away from you? You've got the sight, you've got the positioning. Listen, do some good things with it. I probably just jinxed the poor man there with my Caster's Curse ability. Lamps on the A1S instead is there to receive this 5-man strong assault onto the B-bomb site. Does have the FAMAS as backup, and Lamps is now getting an advanced position against the full blinded players, but Scenari doesn't give a damn about his eyesight. Catches Lamps, Stair will trade, and still the man advantage for Bad News Eagles, but they're getting some great pre-fires in! Oh, GXX through the smoke, he catches both! Bad News Eagles in the first gun round, they only lose a single.
And this is very scary. Riles finds another on the Deagle.
Not like this.
It's the scariest thing about the Deagles because they just, as soon as they spot them, they fire off one shot and then they go back. And GXX is going to take a star, so 2v3. This is, never mind, not possible. Riles too strong. GXX, no way, surely not. Surely not.
He can isolate these duels as well. Lounge down below, bottom of the ramp, waits patiently, sees whether or not GXX will be rotating. He's got a smoke, he's got 2 flashes. Spitty, I'd argue, is in the wrong place for this. But tell you who's not in the wrong place. It's Lounge as he walks up the back lines. GXX needs to check his rear angles. He's got a rifle now. And down GXX goes to Lounge. No clutch in terms of Sprout's positioning. Look at that. That fantastic double molly forces the railings player out of position and straight back into the next one. But Lounge doesn't give a damn about his repositioning. Oh, the flashbang from Slacks is brutal. What an incredible transfer from Scenari. But 16 HP left on him in a 2v4. Sprout, they've done it again against the odds, the weaker buy. They decimate Bad News Eagles, and there's surely no way back into this one for GXX and Scenari. GXX desperately needs to save that AWP over into the next so they can afford a buy, and they also need to be wary of a rear flank here. Not enough economy on Sprout to really go hunting in a circumstance like this. But Spitty, well, if he can land a 1D here onto the AWPer, still looking to apparently go for this round, that would be a brutal death sentence to the economy and to round number 21.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they keep going for this. It's very brave. As soon as GX fires off a shot, he's toast, and he doesn't even hit.
No.
Why? Eagles about to take mid control with all of their numbers. Flash comes out, Speedy gonna peek, and oh no, don't get overwhelmed here. 1-for-1 trade, and Slacks gets overwhelmed. No, this is the one way you lose a round against pistols, and they're about to do it here, Tom.
Well, we can't jinx it just yet, though. Lounge is dancing around the bomb site, fighting for his life. But Synopsy and GXX, they find one apiece. Oh, God. It's a 1v2 for Riles. He knows he needs to win this round, otherwise the knock-on effects will be catastrophic. I said Bad News Eagles, they couldn't have got more than 2 kills in a round like this. Oh, but they've only got...
Yeah, we don't need the time. Anyways, Lungs. Oh my! This guy on the T side, he dominates the position. On the CT side, he does. 3rd kill on the board right now. And Bad News Eagles, they might just go back to the D spawn. Try again, you know. Ask your teammates to respawn. Now, 2 versus 4. I mean, we know that they go for these. We've seen that before. And the money does suggest that they have the financial capabilities to go for it. But please, get the kills. Oh no! Oh my! GXX now in a 1v2. He gets flanked, but
and GXX might waste their only Molotov on towards his standing. Unless, of course, Bad News Eagles decide to go back towards B. Rigon does have a smoke to keep people in position. Follows up with a flashbang. He will be making noise here. Slacks tries to regress down short side. But the bomb indeed, as Rigon clears out the A bomb site, at least temporarily. And, oh, they've called the rotation. Laux is just seconds away. Seconds too late to come back. And as soon as I say that, he decapitates one Flatro. The bomb's on the wrong side, but oh, JXX, are you kidding me? How does he find that frag? Rouse cuts down Rigon. The support isn't there, so it is a 1v2 scenario. And he's going to isolate the duel, but Rouse...
There is a flanker coming in pretty soon, but Synopsy has to find this kill. It's a 2 versus 3 right now, looking pretty good for Sprout. Synopsy does get a kill, but the flank has to do everything right now. Where is Rals? Is he coming? It does look like it. And oh, Rigon gets a kill. The clock is ticking down. Look at this, Sneaky. Have they won it?
He's tapped the bomb. Oh, does he have time?
No.
I think he has time. Just about.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, Bad News Eagles! Worse and worse for Sprout. After looking so damn good on this map in every other instance in the past 3 months.
This is so disgusting. It's gotten to a point where whenever I see Bad News Eagles with a buy like that, I just know they're going to win it for some reason. Like, even in that defense, I was telling you, like, yeah, they got it. There's no way that they don't. GXX is going to take out Longs 5 versus 4, and oh my god, this map has Bad News Eagles written all over it. Slacks with the Eagle is going to try to save this, but look at the HP, Sneaky.
Well, he did
Bad
big
News
damage.
Eagles are so damn low, but it doesn't matter. They have to find the kills, and Bad News...
Well, got a lot of P250s here, and we do have an opening opportunity. It's very messy from both sides. Oh my goodness. Eventually, GXX and Rigon bag a frag apiece. 5v3 already, and the full rotation comes over to this A-bomb site. But will it be enough to stop the storm of Bad News Eagles? Rouse does find one with a headshot, looking for more, peeking in and out, weaving around the boxes, but gets headshot himself. Rigon so up close and personal, there's no escape for Slacks now. They spot the boost, Lounge goes down, it's all up to Rouse in the 1v4, and GXX with a P250 decimates the crane.
GXX is going to be flanking all the way from the CT spawn, but do they know Star is here?
I don't think they do, but it doesn't really matter as one Flatro decapitates him regardless, and Rigon joins in the fray as, oh, poor Lounge, down to 10 HP. The grenade should finish him off. In fact, no, it won't. He just about avoids it, but the USP 1-tap comes through regardless. Well, 3-tap, you know what I mean. Rouse 1v4, and down he goes to Rigon. That's exactly what's going to happen here. The gunfires, it's messy all around. Spinning, no way does he get 2 there. Beautiful stuff, and GXX is completely isolated. He's got players running through that CT smoke towards him, but instead Synopsy keeps him alive for the time being. GXX misses a crucial shot, misses again. Oh my goodness, that had to be a kill. Synopsy now 1v2, but he's on 9 points of health.
Yes, he is. But can he find the heads? That's the big question.
Very isolated spot right now as they search through the tunnels. Scenari, the information player, does go down. That's a gorgeous flashbang as well, but an even better headshot from Rigon. Steyr does bring it back into contestable numbers, but with a smoke and a grenade left on this T side, it's going to be a tough task for Sprout to get anywhere near that bomb site. In fact, it looks like they already want to save here as GXX. He's got a tunnel covered. The rest of the boys, they're, well, steadfast on site. They might go for a couple of exits with that ult towards CT spawn, but otherwise a pretty convincing 4th round on the board there for Bad News Eagles as they decimate the B bomb site defenses.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff from BNE. Speeding us there. Now, going to be saving their weapons. BNE not going to be hunting them down just yet. Steyr here with the AWP. Holding down the angle. Oh, Rigon. It's getting close. It's getting hungry. Fletcher just... Oh my! What?
Even coming into account when shots like that are being landed. Scenari with the boost from lower. Juan Fletcher on top of the stack. Does he see that AWP barrel? I'm not sure, but I think he has. Slacks, yeah, he's seen the AWP barrel, and Slacks is going to pay for it with his life. Rouse can retrieve it with the USP, but Juan Fletcher gets dinked and still decapitates Lounge. Finally falls to the AWP of Rouse, and now a 4v2 ensues. But Synopsy, oh, he's not allowing Rouse any room to him, and he doesn't want to ever allow that to happen again. He's back on consistency, and Rigon, by God, give Laux a chance. Laux sees him first, he starts to spray, can't find the head, but Synopsy does. Oh, Sprout, this is a capitulation. This is gorgeous from the Bad News Eagles, and guess who I put in my predictions to win?
Yeah. BNE about to do work here. 7-3 is going to be the scoreline. Speedy takes out Regon. There's a smoke, but does give his position away. And with the money being this weak, Bad News Eagles are just going to be hunting a bit too aggressively there. But hey, that's an info play from John Quattro. This is too much, BNE. I mean, of course, your money is great, but please don't lose too many weapons, because of course, if you go hunt this, okay, GXX, please save your op. He's still going for it. I love it. I love the dedication from this man. He's gonna find a kill as well.
God. Just don't have any roots, man. That's one Fluttro. Well, he's looking to dig in, finds the head of Rao's early doors, and Spiddy and Slacks, the hero upgraded weaponers. Well, they've got a tough job on their hands, and Slacks, well, he starts incredibly well. Great headshot onto GXX. But look at this, completely outgunned, outnumbered is Slacks, and Steyer, well, he has an opportunity here, but Rickon finds one. Spiddy claws one back, and what a brutal grenade. It's actually a lot closer than I was giving this round credit, as it's the 2v2 now, make it 2v1. But the
bomb site needs to survive. That's Rawls.
Rawls has been fairly good so far in his role, but oh, the ammo, oh my goodness, what is happening down here towards double doors. It's all over the place. It's a
get that money.
Catastrophic turn of events, but what else is catastrophic is the fact that Sceneri's in a 1v3. What are you doing, Sceneri? Is he trying to find a glitch plant spot or something? Was he just trying to drop quietly? Well, drop quietly he shall not, and glitch plant spot he doesn't find regardless. The bullets, they rattle down through the double doors here, and Sceneri is in a nightmare scenario. Not had a good game thus far. He's 2-5. If he was able to find all of these 3 kills, well, first of all, it would be magnificent, and he's certainly on for it, but Stair shuts him down. Now, he might just find the bomb carrier. As I say that, the bomb carrier looks behind him, checks that flank, as they realize now that the B bomb site is completely open. But they aren't going to realize that Spiddy is behind them. Synopsy, though, oh, this man is about to create carnage. Rouse is waiting for him in CT, though. Does Synopsy check this angle? The round could teeter on this duel, and Rouse cutting down Synopsy. Well, that's a bit of an issue for Bad News Eagles, as they are now sandwiched. They're pincered in between the rear flank, and Laux on that vicious AWP. The rear flank's already coming and activated, and what an good though, because he's been able to readjust into a much better position, scanning the smoke, waiting for it to fade, but instead he's a grenade to the face, and Rigon, oh, he puts even more lead into the midst of the eyes of the AWP. Rouse, that's a massive double on the B defense though, and GXX, he's going to miss an opportunity onto the jumping in player. Thankfully, he's got Synopsy there to back him up. And now it's a 2v2 again. That's a gorgeous grenade, but it only does a speck of damage onto Synopsy. And Stair, he goes to pick up a little bit more retake utility that's been left in CT spawn. Slacks peeking in through the double doors, looking for that frag as Synopsy waits patiently underneath the window. They've got 2 grenades. If they land them in the right place, it could be gorgeous, but GXX only takes 15, now down to 56, but he's got an AWP, so it doesn't really matter. Dancing around the box, and Stair still in this 1v2, spammed on there without alerting the guards. But Rigon, oh, he's been activated. The sentry himself almost kills Spiddy with that grenade. Great damage done, and he's looking to find more. But with Rigon's presence here, well, they look to send Spiddy over towards the B side, perhaps. I don't really know what the game plan is here anymore. They're completely pincered, and Sceneri, that's a messy attempt. One Fletcher with the A4 goes down as well to Slacks on the AWP, and Bad News Eagles, they may have just thrown away this round for free. Unnecessary peaks. If they'd have just played passive, then it would have been the round for them, but with the bomb going down, oh, and GXX, he just needs to stay alive. In fact, no, he actually has to do more than that. The bomb has been retrieved, and Slacks has to go low, but can't quite catch the Deagle frag as he gets himself behind the box in moments to spare. Laux has been spotted by GXX, and oh, GXX is just faster. It's a 3v3 somehow. Rigon still patiently waiting towards elevator, sees all the util flying through from this T side, but none of it seems to connect just yet. GXX still on that big green. Needs to help out with this long fight. Rigon, oh, he's so good with a dastardly Deagle, but can't quite deal enough damage to capitulate. And Spiddy,
HP,
with that kill, forces Bad News Eagles away, despite the immensely low health of these Bad News Eagles, of these Sprout players, sorry. Just not a very winnable scenario, and so they go to save and pit. 8 on the board, and Bad News Eagles, their economy recovers.
They really need to win this round, otherwise they're going to come out with weak buys, and then it may as well be 8-14. Regon This is scary. Rouse is going to come in, but not sure how Regon gets two here.
No way.
Should have gotten nothing, but gets two. And Juan Fletcher with the aggression as well. BNE are completely overwhelming Sprout here.
Little too early, a second too soon. The Scenari, he's lining up a flashbang for his teammate from Pit. They've got the crossfires, they've got the util. They know there's at least two players on the same bomb site by now, but little do they know that it's a complete stack as Flatro only good for the single. It's a messy spray from Scenari, but he finds the first. The second just on a Deagle, still manages to find the kill. It's all of the Scenari now, finds the first, not quite able to convert onto the second with the spray. Of GXX to deal with. He wasn't there before, but there won't be a full stack. But GXX is apparently better than a full stack. Scenari, the bait and switch is gorgeous. He's come back for more.
Wow.
No way does he catch Laux as well. Oh, it's a 1v4 for Spinny now. A dastardly scenario to be thrust into. He's got the bomb, but he's got very little hope left in this round. Switches to an AK, upgrading from the Galil. Does find the head of the first, but GXX is so his way forward. We'll have the right angle peak advantage against GXX, but GXX is faster, forces Slacks off the angle, but Rouse instead coming in through the backlines, catches one. Flatro needs to go big here, needs to save his teammate as they get flipped around on behind. Stair catches GXX, and Flatro doesn't stand a chance. Sprout, that's a 3-8 bomb site, and that will be an 11th on the board for them as Rigon, well, he does catch Spitty, but that should be the rest of all he gets.
Something I've learned with BNE is that saving is just not an option. I mean, he's going to try to right now, but he won't be able to. It's like they stick around too long, and
he jumps up on top of the boxes. And Bad News Eagles perhaps regretting their decision to fully invest into round number 26 as well. Sprout ever closer. This should be a 12th on the board for them as Bad News Eagles are getting run to pieces by these rifles. Just a solo B player holding down the line here. The Stair does go down to 45, but it won't really matter. They've gone for the B split, and Rigon, he's been so prolific on the Desert Eagle so far. Can he realistically hope to pull off anything more? No. Slacks cuts him down. And a solid round here for Bad News Eagles, despite, again, so much damage being done to Stair. It was very unfortunate that in the previous round, Bad News Eagles were up against the 100 HP player instead of the 1 HP at 11. Only way they can win this round. 40 seconds left. Otherwise, they're just going to have to save these rifles over. They're not going to get peeked upon. Bad News Eagles are surely wise enough to realize that that would be suicide. Rigon could potentially get wallbanged as the first flash comes on over, but instead, Synopsy catches Riles. It's all up to the AWPer. They know he's the last one alive. The flashbang comes on through. He's got a Glock in his hand. He blinds himself, and in the 1v2, it's an impossible task. He goes for the wallbang, goes for another peek around the corner, but they're both on him.
Aggressive. This guy just wants to end it early. He wants to eat his dinner at 6 p.m. on the dot. Longs and Rals now, 2 versus 5. I mean, one flat throw here looking to find a player in under as well, but it's looking all but over. I said they want to eat their dinner, but I do feel like they want to eat their dessert because Proud has been the main course in this series so far.
Yeah, it's Christmas dinner right now as the Brussels sprouts have devoured GXX. What an appropriate way to end this series.